know what? We're going to make it simple. It's your boy Lionheart back at you again with another NBA2K19 video. If you enjoyed the video, hit that like, subscribe, and the notification bell.
Chicago, where the Bulls will be going up against the Phoenix Suns. And guys, for the Suns, with a record of 3-7 over their last 10 games, they have been struggling. Wins hard to come by. We'll see if they can grab one tonight. And in tonight's matchup, we'll get to watch AI. Went undrafted out of college, even after leaving early. Shaq, how did every team pass up on this guy?
I have a confession, Ernie.
Oh. Are you going to answer my question, or are you going to do a confession?
I have a confession.
Okay.
I want to hear this.
On social media, they call me a liar. And I confess, I am a liar. So can I be honest right now?
Yeah.
I can be honest.
Yes.
Honestly, he wasn't ready. It's hard to draft a guy who needs that much development. And that's the truth and nothing but the truth.
That sounded like partly an answer and partly like some kind of a cathartic kind of a getting something off your chest.
I don't know what cathartic means, but if that's good, then yeah.
It was cleansing for you.
We'll just say cleansing. Always using those big words.
Yeah, sorry. Can't hide that. Look, I went to the University of Georgia, and I can't hide it.
Cathartic.
I like cathartic, but a lot of great players in the NBA have gone undrafted, you know. You got Ben Simmons.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Ben Wallace.
Yeah.
Jeremy Lin. The list goes on.
Boy, it must have been very boring. They started playing the music before you were done.
I know.
And it's I remember seeing for the first time and just wondering, who is this kid?
And you know, and it's Brown in for Dunn. Phoenix also making some changes. Rashad Holmes, he's checked in for Ayton. Ariza comes in for Ryan Anderson. And Daniels subbed in for Bridges. On the court for the Suns, Warren is out there with Trevor Ariza. And there's Rashad Holmes. And it's Daniels in at the 2 spot.
And really, Marketing isn't just an outside threat. He's more than capable of capitalizing inside.
They set the pick. And there's the pass to Warren. Holmes, that's a screen. A baseline J. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. It's on Zach LaVine.
Remember, T.J. Warren, he averaged 25 a game his second season at NC State. You want to know his role in the NBA? It's quite simple. A professional scorer.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Felicio comes in for Markkanen, and Justin Holiday subbed in for Levine. And Rashad Holmes gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Now here's Brown. Defense is right there. Holmes with the steal. Oh, and here we go. Jackson, nobody back. And with this chance, let's quickly go to our rookie leaderboard and find out who the top assist men are among the first-year players. Well, you look at Brown, third in assists and a great leader.
A number of gifted passers entering the NBA this season, and he's right up there among the very best. I like what I've seen from him as a distributor.
And he's good on the second.
And they are excited about Jackson, a high motor guy with a ton of room to grow, and also displays terrific leadership on both ends.
And it's Brown missing. And with Warren, with kind of an old school approach, Greg, very active with his mid-range game.
And this guy can get buckets around that rim. As he stretches his range, I think he'll only get more and more dangerous.
Brown, the pass to Holiday. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And Phoenix gets called for the foul. It's his first trip to the line.
Performed well thus far this season with a 78% clip.
First free throw is good.
Justin Holiday, how about this, man? You gotta love it. The Holiday brothers. Congratulations, Mama Holiday. Oh, you too, man. But look at it. Justin Holiday, 14 months older than his brother, Drew Holiday. Justin's route to the league was more winding, though. Time in Europe, the G League, 5 teams in many seasons. But who cares? You're in the league, baby.
That's now 7 out of their last 10 coming off the assist.
Brown outside. Knocks it loose. And so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here. And Holiday last season by far the most minutes of his career.
Starting on a Bulls team that was one of the worst in the league, you're going to get tired. You're always going to be down. You're always going to be fighting for the lead. You got to keep your best players in there. But look, his steal was a definite confidence boost for him.
Just 3 to shoot.
Oh, that's just a sensational effort on D from Ariza, using his long arms exceptionally to guard the shot.
Daniels, no good. Bulls trail by 6. And Holiday kicks to Brown.
And that's already his second foul. He may have to spend some time on the bench to stay out of the foul.
Well, despite finishing with only 27 wins last season, the Bulls put up more shots than any other team in the NBA.
Yeah, they were first in field goal attempts, but only 23rd in makes. That's why they were last in field goal percentage. But this is what you get with so many young shooters.
Bridges, he's jacked in for the Suns. And that one drops. And the Suns lead by 7.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Brown the pass to Felicio. Brown against Bridges. Down low, Holmes with the steal. Here's the floater. And there's a nice layup inside by Bridges. And it's a 9-point Phoenix lead.
Agile play to get his hand in there and get the steal. Intelligent play to immediately start the break.
Brown kicks to Holiday. Back to Brown. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
And what a summer it was for the Suns. Landed the top pick in the draft, taking Aiden, and brought in some talent through free agency as well. Booker signing that extension solidified a very productive summer for the Suns. Having 2 young players that complement each other so well is huge for an up-and-coming team like the Suns.
Holiday attacking. Passes it to Felicio. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Down low, Portis. And Portis throws it down.
You risk getting dunked on, posterized. I mean, you let Portis get good positioning. Don't be surprised.
Phoenix leading by 6. Bridges passes to Jackson. And here's Ariza. There's the pick. Pass to Daniel. Launches a 3. Suns keep it alive. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss. Phoenix Suns come into this one following a loss to the 76ers. Brown inside. Defended by Bridges. Brown. Good.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Bridges against Holiday. Stolen by Holiday. And Brown now atop the key. Here's Hutchison. Guarded by Jackson. Bridges with the steal. Shoots. He can't get it to go. So the Bulls will take it the other way. And going against Phoenix, their first meeting of the season.
Yeah, a pair of losses for them in their meetings last season. And the cold, hard truth about it, they just had a hard time beating anybody last year.
Phoenix has gone 4 of 6 from long range here early on. Pass to Daniels. And it's going to be a 3-second call. Payne, he's checked in for Brown. Chicago trailing here. Guys, they've been getting it done. So Chicago ends up going with the new group. Parker and Markkanen, your small and power forwards. Chris Dunn is out there with Brown, and it's Lopez in at the 5 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Stripped it away, and Phoenix pushing it up now. A huge slam, the perfect end of the fast break.
Well, that's why they're in front. Aggressive play at both ends. Nicely done.
He's covered by Daniels. And he was camped in the lane there, and he gets the 3-second call. And obviously the season's just begun, but never too soon to check out the power rankings. Let's see how these teams are stacking up. Look at Toronto. They're playing really well, moving up now to the top spot in our rankings.
And checking out Chicago, they've shown their capabilities, but it's been in flashes. If they want to move up this list, it may take greater focus, greater commitment.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, Kevin, since the rise of the Warriors, we've seen a fair amount of soul-searching by the league's other contenders. There is incredible pressure to shake things up. Now, sometimes it can elevate a team, but we have often seen it also can tear a team apart.
It can be fragile for sure. David, thank you so much. And he gets it to go.
That lead's only going to keep growing if he keeps shooting like he has so far.
Dunn dishes to Brown. Lopez kicks to Markkanen. Parker trying to free himself up. Markkanen can't get it to go.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Inside. Holmes throws it down.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Lopez passes to Dunn to the paint. Brown right side. Shot clock at 6. Goes back up. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Holmes got 4 rebounds in this game. Poked away. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Dunn. And a look now at the breakdown between 3-point and 2-point shots attempted here tonight for Phoenix.
They are shooting the lights out from beyond on really limited attempts. So you have to think they ought to feed those hot hands on the perimeter and see if they can keep this thing going.
Okobo.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And there's the 3-second violation. And this is what the schedule looks like coming up for the Phoenix Suns. On Friday, they'll take on Chris Middleton and the Milwaukee Bucks. Then on Sunday, they'll be playing against Blake Griffin and the Detroit Pistons.
And for that matchup with the Clippers, it's going to be an all-out battle. And you just hope they are rested and able to execute their game plan, as it's going to be a tremendous challenge.
Over to the left wing. Here's Daniels. Another 3 for Phoenix.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Dunn kicks to Brown. Dunn outside. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. 6 to shoot. Here's Markkanen, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. The Bulls traded away a superstar in Jimmy Butler, but in return, among other assets, the number 7 pick, which Chris turned out to be Markkanen.
Well, listen, Markkanen is one of my favorite players. He can become a star in his own right. He's a 7-footer that can stretch the floor, but he'll bang on you inside, fearless. You like this kid's game. It's almost like he's from Detroit or something.
You know, Chris, the shot motion for Lauri Markkanen so smooth. He shoots like a guard.
Well, it's just simple. He has a quick release. He can hit on the move, too, and that's what you like about it. He can shoot off the step back. He has twin skate combos. You like his game.
And there's the whistle. That goes on Chris Dunn. That's foul number 2 for him. And stolen by Dunn.
Oh, look, he was laying and wait for that pass. I mean, lured him into his trap.
They hit every one of their free throws here in the second quarter. Very important when you're trailing.
The Bulls have been getting it done at the line, 10 for 12.
And really, the form at the line all season has been terrific. 79% as a team. Chris Dunn taken 5th overall back in 2016. Didn't break through in his rookie season with the Wolves. He's getting more opportunity here in Chicago.
And that one's good. Daniels.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Brown the pass to Markkanen. Wants to get it to Brown and does. No good that time. And Phoenix the other way now. And Greg, you look at Dunn. It can take longer for point guards to develop in the NBA.
A great point. It's the most cerebral position in our game. Learning how to run an NBA offense is a challenge. Good news, though, is he's putting in the work necessary to figure it out and progressing nicely.
Brown the pass to Markkanen. And that one drops. Markkanen's got 7 points here in this quarter.
And the offensive game of Markkanen is great, adding more and more to it over time.
Launches a three, and that one's good. Daniels. And the Suns lead by 10.
Wow, he has been unstoppable from outside in the second quarter. The threes are just flowing.
Here's Brown. No good that time. So Phoenix will take it the other way. That is game 3 of this 4-game trip. Knocked away. Holmes with the steal.
And 2 for 1. That's what they'd like to get right now.
Yeah, this could come down to the correct play call. But let's see what they do right here.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. To the left side wing. Brown sends a screen for Parker. And again, Chicago. No good. Last game for Chicago, it was a loss to Toronto. Warren kicks to Daniels. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Another one. Man, he's just gotten into a great rhythm out there.
Part of this falls on the defense. I mean, you know he's hot. You'd like to force someone else to shoot the basketball.
And so it's the Phoenix Suns in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. What a night they've had. The win. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton